All right, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is almost over. We have made it to just before go home day here for the Tycho Tootsie puppies, and we wanted to do a little showcase video so you can get a good look at everybody and have an idea of how they're doing. I'm going to go ahead and do everybody together in this video so you can kind of see the whole group interacting and get a good look at them. Um, then we'll do some individual pictures so you can see some good close face shots of them. And everybody always says, which puppy should I get? Which puppy should I get? And I got to tell you, this is the third breeding of Tycho and Tootsie, and I have trained several dogs from this breeding. I have got to work with them quite a bit in various different forms. I got to tell you, there's no bad options. There's certainly nothing that is drastically different about any one of these puppies. So, all of them, I think, are going to be very much fit the idea of what we're trying to produce here at Three Ring Kennels. So whether you're picking, first or last, I really don't think there's going to be, really more than an ounce of difference between all of them. So I've got their favorite toy, which is this little piece of foam insulation. They love this little thing. They can sink their teeth into it real easy, and they can all play with it and pull on it at once. They're kind of a hoot. Um, but everybody has been extremely healthy. Everybody's well socialized. Has been carried by my kids. There's like I said, just a very little differences, and I'll try to point out the very minor differences. Everything that I'm going to show as a difference in these dogs is really splitting hairs. It's just a way to try to differentiate who's who, um, and that's about all the difference is I'm trying to find differences is what I'm trying to say here. So I'm going to start off by going with the girls. So the girls are purple, pink, and yellow for their collars. The boys are red, blue, and black. And what you will notice is size-wise, there is very, very little difference in size, almost no difference in size. I do not see any puppy that is within a day or two of growth different from any of the others. They're extremely similar in terms of size. I mean, if you put them right next to each other, you can kind of tell one's a little bigger than the other, but that's you got to really be looking hard for it. All of them like to do this. They like to play and pull. They're all very much traditional puppy. Um, the only difference that I can see with the females, and I'll point this out with the girls, is that the yellow collar puppy and the pink collar puppy are significantly lighter shade of brown than the purple collar puppy. And I notice it because I'm looking for it. And let me show you what I mean. I'll put them up here right on the camera so you can see easily. Here you go, boys. Play with that. So, um, purple color female is right here. And I'm trying to do this outside in full sun, and the sun kind of went behind a cloud. You can kind of see how this purple color puppy is definitely a darker shade. And that will darken more as time goes on. So the purple collar pup will be what I would call a traditional brown. This is not dark chocolate, but this is what we call milk chocolate usually. So she's going to be a light brown. She's going to be a medium brown. There is a dark chocolate. None of the pups in this litter are dark chocolate. Here is the pink collar female, and you can see for reference right next to each other, those two look very similar. And, just comparing them side by side, yellow collar is maybe marginally smaller, maybe just a bit. Um, yes, hi, you're trying to get me. Um, Yellow collar is maybe slightly smaller than pink or purple, but again, it's within like a couple of percent points, like very, very similar. Um, nothing drastic at all. And every puppy has been pretty adventurous. What I'm looking for, see, we're out here playing with sticks, playing with leaves, playing with their foam tool. our foam toy, then they'll come and they'll, try to grab a hold of my pant leg, traditional puppy stuff. Everybody seems to be developmentally and temperament wise. I mean, they're all, one day I'll see somebody do something and think, oh, maybe that one. And then nope, then the others do it. And it's just very, very even. So again, we're really splitting hairs on any differences between them. So the only thing that I can say is different about the girls. Pink collar, yellow collar are definitely going to be milk chocolate. Purple collar is going to be regular chocolate. And yellow collar is slightly smaller than the other two. That's about it. Okay. Now, let's talk about the boys. So, boys, there are none of them are going to be what I call milk chocolate. They're all going to be a pretty traditional brown, pretty regular, regular chocolate. You can see why I brought the little foam toy out here. This is like their favorite thing in the world to play with. They love to chew this up. Um, so um, uh, this is black collar right here. Yes, he's a good boy. Oh yeah. And here's blue collar right here, and brown is and red is right here. Again, if I was pointing out differences, I would say red collar. Again, I'll show this on camera here. Um, Looking at them side by side, you can see a marginal difference in shade, slightly different. The blue collar being slightly darker. Oh, he's a good boy. Than red collar. Um, and I would say that the black collar puppy, who's right here, wrestling with his sister, is probably pretty similar to the blue collar puppy. So, maybe slight variations in the shades of brown there. Size wise, I don't see any difference in the boys. Um, One of the things people ask us to do a lot when we are picking out puppies is to pick them up and hold them and put them on their back. We do this with pups to teach them to be submissive and teach them that we are going to be the ones that are going to, oh yes, scratchies, scratchies. It's a great way to socialize a young puppy, and really get them to connect with you. Yeah, such a good boy. Some pups really resist this. They don't like being on their back. Some are pretty okay with it. So that was the blue collar puppy. Here is the black collar. He's a male. We'll put him on his back like this. That's a good boy. Give kisses. Oh yes, yes, he's a good boy. Oh yes, that's a good boy. And then let's do the other male here, who's the red collar. Oh yeah. And just picking them all up and holding them here, I'm seeing very, very marginal differences. Red collar, maybe slightly a little bit beefier build, maybe, maybe a little bit bigger. Again, um, just looking for a difference. He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? Give kisses. Okay. Oh, you bite my nose. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's try the same trick with the girls. So here's pink collar girl. We flip her on her back, give her some scratches, and of course we like it. Oh yes, we give kisses. Yes, you're a good boy. Oh yes, yes. Right. There's our pink collar. Let's try it with purple and yellow, who are back here chewing the life out of this little foam toy. Were you getting that toy? Were you getting that? Yeah. And what I love to see when we do this is look at the tail. Look at the little tail flipping around back here, which tells us that she's happy, she's feeling good, she's feeling comfortable. She doesn't feel upset. She's not stressed or worried about being on her back like that, which is a good sign. We want to see them do that. Yellow came up here to say hi. Hi. Oh, we like that. Oh, yeah, we like that one. Huh? Yeah, good scratchies. That's good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yellow color likes the scratchies, don't you? Don't you? You give kisses? Yeah, you give kisses too. So anyway, that's a pretty good look at everybody. Like I said, there's not a bad pick in the bunch. and anything that you look for to pick, based on, one thing or another. Um, it's hard to say any major differences. Pop, 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 pop. It's going to be extremely similar, whatever you pick. So there's not a bad one in the group. They've been a fun litter. They're all going to be gone here just in a few days, and we really appreciate you um, joining us on this adventure, whether I get to see you in person or not. It's been great communicating with all of you, and I hope that we stay in touch and we get to see these little guys grow up and do amazing things. So thanks for watching.